When I first moved to New York, I dated so many crazy creatures. And so today I'm in the giving spirit, and I thought I'd share this story about the man who ran out on me. Oh my God, this is crazy. So I met this guy on, of course, a dating app. The dating app was Hinge. And I'm not a person who likes to chat back and forth endlessly for weeks. So we chatted a little bit. The conversation was kind of interesting. His profile seemed normal. There weren't any red flags. And he was a lawyer. So he asked me to go out to dinner on like a random Wednesday at some Italian restaurant in like the East Village. So I get to the restaurant. It's a cute little cozy restaurant, but very intimate. Like I'm talking maybe 15 tables, if that.
Now, see, understand something, fellas. Women who use dating apps are usually women who are used to just flings and women who are just trying to get a free meal. So, off rip, I already know this chick probably ran through mad dudes to the point where it's impossible for her to like commit to just one guy because you got to think every week she got two dudes that are willing to take her out for a free meal. You got to understand, bro. This is just like a bird living her best life. It's like she got all these dudes on this app who's willing to take her out for free meals. So she thinks she got hella options. So what's going to happen is she's going to get mad ran through, bro. Let me tell you about an app called Free Cash. Free Cash is the number one app worldwide allowing users like yourself to make money off their phone for free. If you want to make $200 plus a week for free, download using my link in the description or the QR code on the screen. If you download now for free using my link or QR code, you will get a free $5 into your account for free. That's $5 for free, no requirements. So download Free Cash today to make easy, quick, and free money.
So I get there, I order something to drink. I'm there first, kind of annoyed, but you know what? It's fine. He's coming from work. So I text him when I get there, and he's already super apologetic. He's like, I'm so sorry, I'm running so late. Think like some crazy stuff happened at work today. I'm almost there, like, I'm so sorry. And so because I ordered something to drink, I was like, okay, I'll just like sit around and wait. Let's see how long he's gonna take. 5 minutes turns to 10 minutes, 10 minutes turns to 15 minutes, and I'm like, okay, I'm about to leave. So I text him that I'm going to leave, and he's like, no, I'm literally getting out of the Uber. He gets out of the Uber, and I see some guy kind of jogging towards me, like almost speed walking to the table. And I was like, okay, that's him. And he looks so flustered. Like he's sweating like crazy. I mean, like almost sweating.
Yo, you know how weird it is when you meet a person online and then you got to meet them face to face? Like, oh, hey, is it, is this you? Yeah, that gotta be weird, bro. That's why to me it's best to just meet people in person. That way you are not surprised. Because I'm pretty sure nobody actually looks like how they look on the dating apps. I'm pretty sure of that.
Through his shirt. So I was like, okay, whatever, cool. No big deal. So he orders a drink, and we're sitting there, and he's like staring at me, like as if he's never seen anything
Oh wow.
like me before, or he's just like in a state of shock. So I kind of get a little awkward. Like I'm not one to back down from a staring contest, but at this point I'm like, we literally just met each other. Why are you staring at me? So he just continues to stare at me, and then it looks like his pupils are like dilating a little bit, and he like moves his head to the side. And at that point I'm like, are you good? And he goes, like a total reset, like shakes his head. He's like, can we start all over? And at that point, I was like, okay, I'm on a date with a crazy man. So I was already thinking my exit, and so I was like, "Let me just order something really small and say I'm not hungry, and then I'll get out of here." So the date goes on, he starts telling me what he does. So I was like, "Oh, you're a lawyer. What kind of lawyer?" He's like, "I'm a criminal lawyer," or whatever he said. Um, and then he goes, "Question for you. What's your opinion on grapists and meadows?" I'm like, not great. I don't think they're good people." And he's like, "Well, I think everyone in life deserves a second chance." And listen, I'm not some philosophical person here to argue with you on like who does or doesn't deserve second chances, but at this point I'm like, I need to get the hell out of this date. So I look to the waitress. She thinks I want to order. She comes to the table and he immediately jumps in to give an order. Earlier he did ask me like, do I like pasta? And I said I do like pasta. So I didn't even say what I wanted, and he orders like four of the pastas on the menu. Like there's only four pastas, and he says, let's get all of them, get a salad, let's get all like everything we can get. We'll get bites here and there so that we can share. So I couldn't even back down. So I'm like, okay. So
So you couldn't say no to a free meal, right? But this went from, oh, he's crazy. Let me get out of here, to he stopped you and asked you a question about rapists, and so you still didn't leave at that point because he ordered food. See what I'm saying? So far, she's trying to paint this man as a creep and all that. But once he ordered her some food, she stayed. But he's a creep. He's this, he's that. Oh shit, food is coming. I can't leave now. This is what I'm saying, bro. These birds be starving, bro. These birds are not willing to say no to a free meal regardless of the situation. She don't even care how that man look. All she knows is somebody on this app wants to take me on a date and I'm starving. Sad, bro. And you know what's crazy? The men on the apps that these chicks really be trying to smash, they will go straight to those dudes' cribs. Those dudes ain't gotta take them on no dates, bruh. But when a bird wants you to take her on a date, make the reservation. That's just a bird who's starving, fam. Fellas, understand that. When a woman is into you, fam, you ain't gotta take her on no date. She will come to the crib. She will come to the room, directly to the room. The same bird. Man, listen, man, these chicks be using the apps for two things: for free meals and for flings. The type of dudes that they be trying to smash, they're gonna hop on the app and work it for two things, man: free meals and to smash and dash, really.
anyways, as he's eating the pasta, he's like talking to me and he's kind of like sussing out just like I think he was kind of trying to tell if I'm the kind of girl to fuck with. So he asked me about my job. I told him what I did. I told him what I worked on, and like basically share what I was doing the past couple of months at my job. And I felt like he was like analyzing me again, constantly zoning in and constantly zoning out. But then it hit me that this guy is still sweating. Like we're 30 minutes into this date and he's still profusely sweating. And at one point, I got so icked out because as we're having a conversation, he's like sweating and his sweat drips into the pasta, like the bowl of pasta that we're like supposed to be sharing. One of the bowls of.
Yo, bro, this is what I'm saying, fam. This is how hungry these birds be. that they will sit at a table with a complete stranger for a free meal. That's why I can't respect broke women, bro, because they will do whatever. Like birds, birds will do whatever for money, fam. That's a broke mindset. You are sitting watching a dude sweat, but you are so hungry that you're gonna still keep eating like shit. I'm starving. I mean, this is crazy. He's dripping bullets, but I'm starving. Like, damn, bro. I just refuse to be around women like that, bro, because that's just a bad broke energy. Like when a chick will do anything for a free meal, she gonna sleep with anybody for a free meal. It's like, damn, bro.
pasta. So I'm just like, oh, hell no. I'm done. So he continues to talk about his work. And at this point, I figure out that this guy defends really bad people. I'm talking people who have done terrible things to their friends. Um, he's worked with like celebrities, like people who've done shitty things to their friends. And he's the type of guy to get these people off. So he's good at what he does, but he literally has no morals and standards. So, anyways, he continues to chat, and every time I'm speaking, he's like,
She just said she's done. This is just nasty work, bro. Like, you see how devious these birds are? Now, she's trying her best to bash him, but he's a lawyer. So it's like, I don't like him, but he makes a lot of money. That's pretty much what she's saying. But that's how grimy a bird is. She ain't gotta like you. She ain't gotta like what you do. But she's still gonna wanna be around you if you make money. That's why you can't trust these birds, bro.
zoning out and like looking at me. And then at some point through the dinner, as we're continuing to like eat, I don't know how long it's been at this point, um, his sweating gets so bad, and I start looking at his shirt because I've
Oh,
realized
bro.
he's sweating through his shirt.
This is crazy.
And then it clicks to me that like when he came in and he was sweating, I thought it was just because he was running late and he like ran here, but he took an Uber and this was like the dead of winter. So eventually I was like, okay, this guy is like clearly not okay. He is on something. And pull out my phone because I was going to text a friend to be like, hey, I think you should call me and I can, say I have an emergency and get out. But as I'm texting my friend, he's taking off his shirt. He takes off his full shirt, and this guy is bare chested in the restaurant. When I tell you I never get secondhand embarrassment, like it's really hard to make me cringe. So I look up from my phone and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And at that point, he like got startled and kind of like zoned out. Like he snapped out of whatever zoned out place he was in. He gets up and he's like, I got to go to the bathroom. And he kind of dashes to the bathroom. So we're sitting in the middle of the restaurant. The door is to the left, the exit, and the bathroom's to the right. He goes to the bathroom. So I'm like, this guy is a freak. I need to get the hell out of here. So I'm looking for
Yo, you been saying that. Like, she been saying that shit a hour ago. Yo, I gotta get out of here, but first I gotta eat. I gotta drink this free drink. Yo, this is what I'm saying, fam. It's like you can't. These birds are, yo, this shit is crazy, fam.
a waitress. I'm texting my friend, like, hey, here's my location. I'm
She
leaving
gotta
this
get
restaurant.
out of
This
here.
guy's insane. And as I'm trying to look for the waitress, she's like, I'll be right with you. The other waitress is busy. This is like a small restaurant. So she's like over here dealing with a customer. And I'm like, I need to leave before this guy comes. I don't even know if I should pay the bill, whatever. I just need to get out. 5, 6 minutes goes by. Waitress is still working with a single table and then another table. This guy comes out of the bathroom. His shirt is back on. He throws $1,000 on the table and he literally runs out. Not walks out, like he sprints out. You would have thought that he stole something and he was like running away so he wouldn't get caught. And because he ran so fast, which would alarm anybody, every table in the restaurant, which was just a bunch of like two-person tables, looked over because, of course, this guy made a whole scene and he like sprinted out of the restaurant like a maniac. So at this point, I'm just like, get me the hell out of here. I look at the money, the bill's like 350, 4, whatever. I left like 550, $600, and I'm like, listen, I made money. I just need to call a cab because who knows if this freak is waiting outside and is going to stab me. I watch too much Homicide, New York, and all.
And this is where, fellas, you gotta listen to a woman's actions and not her words. At this point, she's just running her mouth right now. But she said this man dropped a rack on the table and the bill was 3 something and she tipped the waitress 5 something. Y'all believe that? Alright. Let's take a look at this bird, man. This shit is. Yo, these chicks will make up a story, fam. Like, this shit is crazy. That's what I'm saying, bro. These chicks just be trying to get a free meal, fellas. Okay, so she a travel bae, right? Yeah, no, like what you like what you like, but I don't know. Yeah, so looks like Shorty is a travel bae, and if you don't know anything about the travel baes, fellas, they love flings. Okay, understand that. If a woman is screaming, "Oh, I'm a travel bae, I love to travel," that's just a woman who loves to have flings. Okay, because here's the thing, bro. If you travel, right? Let's say you go to Thailand or whatever, and you see a chick out there by herself, best believe mad dudes will be on that. And best believe she is going. Trust that if you catch a chick like this overseas, bro, she going. Understand that, fellas. That's another quick way to bag a bunch of chicks. Travel. Just travel. Now, when you travel, I'm not saying to go mess with, like, let's say Thailand. Like, there's a lot of chicks out there who be selling, you know what I mean, that thing. I ain't saying to do that. I'm saying when you travel, you're gonna see other chicks who are tourists just like you, and they gonna go. But fellas, look, be careful out here, man. But let me know what y'all thought about this. Please leave your thoughts in the comments. It's your boy AyeQ. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hype the video up. I'm out. This is what you imagine him being in a hospital room dealing with, and the baby's coming out. Fellas, again, focus on yourself. That's what it is.